Another brick fan with a BrickHeadz review. This is Carl, Russell, and Kevin. This is set 40752. It was released in May 2024. It has 308 pieces and cost about $20 when it was released. As you can see, this set contains 3 BrickHeadz, number 235, 236, and 237. It is based on the Disney Pixar movie Up. This is the second Pixar movie that has gotten BrickHeadz this year. The other was Inside Out 2. And like that other one, this has got 3 BrickHeadz, cost $20, and has 3 really great BrickHeadz. So let's go ahead and get these built and then take a look at the finished BrickHeadz. Here are our 3 BrickHeadz, and we have Russell, Carl, and of course Kevin, the bird. And for me, Kevin is the best one out of these 3, just far and away actually. He just looks fantastic. I love the fact that his head is on a swivel here, so we can have Kevin turn his head and just be really expressive. I just think it turned out fantastic. But all 3 BrickHeadz are really good, so let's take a look at each one individually. First, we'll start with Russell. Russell, of course, was our scout who was looking to earn badges. That's how he met Carl. And here is his badges here on this printed tile. This is a 1x3 brick that is actually printed here. And then, good little face. It's got the hat that sticks out. The bill of the cap sticks out here, which I thought turned out very nicely. The sides here just show a little bit of hair. He's got his flashlight clipped to his backpack along with a little pan here and a flag. Now, I thought it would have been nice to see maybe a bigger backpack. I was kind of surprised that his hair build was so big and the backpack build was so small, but I think it still gets the point across as to us seeing a backpack. So I think that was fine. Then he's got, of course, a flag I already talked about, and then just the good side build here, just a basic BrickHead type build. But I think the coloring is good. I really like the printing here on his shirt. So let's go ahead and move on to Carl. So next up, this is Carl. Carl is, of course, our old man who was in the house and wouldn't sell his house, so he used the balloons to move his house. He has his little cane here with the 4 tennis balls underneath. So I like the use of these bright green studs here to represent the tennis balls on the bottom of his cane. He's got the grape soda button there. He's wearing a bow tie, which was done with these kind of half-rounded tiles here. Got the brown coat, the gray slacks, white shirt, it looks like. I like the hair build for Carl. I think it turned out very nicely. I like how they did the glasses. So they used actually these post pieces, this glasses piece. So he does have the temple bars on the glasses, although it doesn't quite line up exactly right, but that's okay. I think it still looks pretty good. you certainly get the idea of the temple bars for him. White hair all the way around. I think the build is pretty good. Nice and plain on the back, but keeping with that kind of dark brown jacket look. Overall, I think this is extremely recognizable as Carl. You know, the hair looks really nice with all these different slope pieces used in here to create kind of that nice hair effect. And this grape soda thing that I already pointed out is just spot on for the movie as well. Last up we have the bird, which Russell named Kevin. Of course, Kevin turned out to be a mama bird and was the subject of the dogs were all trying to capture him. And that's where Russell and Carl decided it was time to protect Kevin from the adventurer. I think Kevin turned out great. Look at all these great colors that are used with the little wings here on top. Just the nice long neck here, the long beak and all the different colors, the huge eyes, which actually fit really well. This interesting little feathers there on top. I like the fact that you can turn the head and, you know, makes the bird very expressive, in my opinion. Very nicely done. Certainly not as bulky as a regular BrickHead. I mean, a regular BrickHead normally is like, you know, maybe this tall and more bulky, but you know, that's why we probably got away with a little bit lower price. And I think the value on this is really good, which I'll address here in a few minutes. But a lot of exposed studs back here, but that's okay. I still think you get a really good feel for Kevin as the bird here. And I think it just turned out really great. This is a really, really good BrickHead. So here are the 3 BrickHeads from this set. Of course, I would say Russell and Kevin are kind of half-size BrickHeads. Kevin looks really big because even though she is so tall. Russell here has probably just as many pieces as Kevin does. So I guess they decided they would go with the $20, which again is a really good value because I think essentially you're getting 2.5 BrickHeads in this set for $20, which is really pretty cheap. This would normally be like $25. And you get quite a few pieces. This is 308 pieces for $20, which is pushing you down the 7 to 8 cents per piece range. So very good value here and very good looking BrickHeads. If you're a fan of the Up movie, I would certainly pick these up. The Up house that they released last year was also a really good set. So I hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this BrickHead set. I'm going to get started on my next video. And until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to see more of my content. I've left a link to my BrickHead reviews up here on the screen.